Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Living OP so it's a semi-annual virtual summit, and this is fall 2021 virtual summit for Living OP. Welcome everyone live and everyone on the replay. So I am your host MC for the day. I'm Becky Ploutz. I am the co-founder of On Purpose with Purpose. And guess what? I'm your hype human today. I get to challenge you to go beyond just having fun and absorbing, right? We're going to ask you to play full out today. And that means, engaging in the conversation, in the chats, being able to share takeaways when we get to that point throughout the day of the speakers that we have lined up for you. And it's really that I'm here to highlight your experience today. I'm here to help you grow with the flow and keep us on track and being on time, which, here we are. So we're going to keep us on track and on time as best as possible. We start on time, we end on time in our community, and we're going to continue that flow and momentum and really get to see and hear from some amazing humans today. Okay, so bring the energy, and again, use the chat box. And also, I'm going to go over some logistical things to expect through the day also. So when you have your questions, we're going to ask that you type question in all caps so that I can pick it up right away and take that. So what we're going to do is you're going to hear from speakers today, and your questions are going to be banked and sent to them. That tomorrow on day 2 is when we're going to have a mastermind time. You're going to have Q&A with each one of these amazing speakers. And so we want you to put it in the chat, questions that you have. We will compile them and we will actually dive deep into those tomorrow for day 2. Okay. So also, a reminder that this is an amazing time for you to grab a notebook. If you have an OPWP journal, a pen, if you like colored pens, like this is your way of taking what you need to learn how to live on purpose better, right? Like how to get the most out of how you are showing up in the spaces that you are, okay, and getting the best experience for yourself. So take notes, playful out in the chats. If you know how to do the emojis and the reactions, I'm always over here doing some fun stuff, hitting the emojis. When someone says something that you're like, yes, drop a heart reaction in there. Let the speakers know that you're really feeling what they're saying. That really helps the energy of being virtual to kind of heighten that experience. Thank you, Foxy. I see your heart. I love it. Okay, so that's some like lowdown on the day. And I also want to let you know that we are going to be taking a group photo with each one of the speakers in the sections. And I will be stopping and starting recordings just so they're smaller and easier to digest for the replay and get all of the information organized. So that's something fun and new. So thank you for the space and grace of technical things that we're learning with Suze and I being fully virtual for this experience with everyone. So I think that was all of the like fun things to share in the beginning here. So I want to thank you all. I don't know if I did that. Gratitude. Thanking you all for being here live and for everyone on the replay. To absorb what these speakers are going to be sharing with you about their life experience and their knowledge. So please know that Susie and I are the co-founders of On Purpose with Purpose. Susie is going to be helping train today. And so those of you who aren't aware of Susie Simonson, she is a success strategist, and her gift is that she draws out our confidence, our strength, and our determination to be who we're meant to be and really to design the life that we want. So she really is going to be teaching us how to take from each of the experiences, whether it's a conference, whether it's a workshop or a everyday meeting, to really get, she's going to give us an equation on how to receive in any experience along the way and how you can be really implementing that into your life. So let's see what Suze has for us this morning. We are a little bit ahead of time because we shared some celebrations. So Suze, I'm actually going to turn it over to you to share more about what you have for us this morning. And I
Yeah.
will unpin me and I will pin you.
Woo,
So, Sue
woo.
Simonson, what's up?
Hey, I don't know if I've ever been pinned on a Zoom. That's fun. First time for everything, right? So like Becky said, just want to thank all of you for being here live and on the replay. We appreciate you so much and wanting to live on purpose. That's what it's all about. It's about taking daily steps to truly live our best life. And we're excited for all of the speakers today to be able to receive from them. So the first thing that I'm going to train on, just a little bit of training, is how to receive. Like, what is the equation to receive? So this means today, yes, use this today, implement this today, and implement this in all of the important meetings that you have, in important relationships that you have, in times where you want to have takeaways, like, what's the word? Implement. I'm like, imply, that's not it. Implement these tips and this equation. So the first one is notes. So you're going to want to have notes. Okay. There's something that happens from the head through the heart to the hand. Okay. So when something is important to you, again, it can be anything, everything. Take notes, because what you're doing is you're getting what's on the inside, what is sitting well with you. You're getting that out onto paper so that you can actually see it. Because when it stays in here, when it stays in our mind, then it doesn't have as much life, right? So you give life by taking action, by taking notes. Okay. The second one is circle or highlight. Okay, so notes plus circle or highlight. And Becky's got her highlighter. Mine is downstairs, but circle or highlight. So if you don't have a highlighter, circle the words. So what you do is you go through your notes and you skim your notes. And you see, yeah, Terry, love your highlighter. You see what sticks out to you, what sits well with you. What can you look at and it says, yep, I'm important. Okay. Because many times when we go to conferences, when we go to summits, when we're in a meeting, when we're talking to someone, when we're on the phone with a friend, there are things that we need to remember. There are things that we need to take and implement. And if we're staying away from action on that, what's needed may be lost until another time when you need it. And so it can be right there. Then what I want you to do is I want you to have a statement. So what you do is you do the notes, you highlight or you circle. So notes, highlight, circle, plus statement equals how you can receive. And what you want to do with this statement, so I will actually give you examples of this throughout the day as I'm taking notes, to be able to say, my biggest takeaway from this is. So then you can go back to this statement where, we'll see throughout the day how this works and what you pull from it, so that instead of being overwhelmed by what is important to you, what we can do is we can, have our takeaways to say, this is the important thing that I need to focus on, right? So instead of the overwhelm, we can have the one thing to take action on. And if there's more things, then you can have different sentences. Make it loud, make it big, make it pretty if you need to. I love printing things off. I know a lot of us are visual, but make it your own so that what is brought to you, you can take away and you can actually have in your life. So I'm going to hand it over to Beck again to introduce our first speaker. Woo, woo.